Hi guys, my name is Capri Coonrod, and for my demonstration speech, I'm going to be making breaded chicken. Or ever just looking for something to add to your pasta dishes, a meal to have with vegetables or potatoes. I think that breaded chicken is something that's pretty easy to make and doesn't require a lot of ingredients, and it's quick. So first I'm going to list all my ingredients for you guys. I'm going to have a pound of chicken cutlet, 3 eggs, 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of breadcrumbs. They're the Progresso plain. Then I did a half a teaspoon of parsley, 2 tablespoons of salt, a tablespoon of minced onion, a tablespoon of garlic salt, 2 tablespoons of black pepper, a tablespoon of basil, and a half a tablespoon of crushed red pepper. That just gives the breadcrumbs a little more flavor. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chicken cutlet and I'm going to rinse the chicken under the water. I usually do this with cold water. So I'm just going to rinse my chicken. Make sure that every piece of the chicken is rinsed off. It gets the nasty off. After I rinse my chicken, every piece, make sure it's all rinsed good. I usually rinse mine with cold water. You could do it with both, I guess. Then I'm going to cut my chicken and get all the excess little fat off. Those are, the pieces that after you make it, you could, if you bite into it, sometimes it's just like a little tough spot. So I just want to make sure I get that off. After I cut these pieces off, I'm going to then bring my pieces of chicken to dip in the eggs. Those are the 3 eggs that I have. Okay, I cut my chicken. Let me move this just maybe. So then I'm going to take this bowl. I just am using a little bowl. And I'm going to crack my eggs. 3 eggs. Okay. After that, I'm going to just whip my eggs. I'm just going to take a fork, make sure that it's all stirred together so it goes onto the chicken good. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit of salt to that. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do, I have my flour in this bowl, the 2 cups of flour, and then I have my breadcrumbs with all the little ingredients in this bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of chicken, I roll it into the eggs, and then I'm going to bread it in the flour, put it back in the egg, and then I'm going to put it in the breadcrumbs. Roll it around in the breadcrumbs. Then I just have a flat sheet pan that I'm going to put the chicken on, like so. I'm going to preheat my oven to 350. Once my oven is heated up to 350, which I did that right before I started this video with you guys. Back into the egg, back into the breadcrumbs. I do that for each piece of chicken. Once you do it in the flour, then you dip it back into the egg. It just gives it a little more to hold on to the breadcrumbs so they don't fall off of the piece of chicken. Okay, now once my chicken's all done, and I put it in, I'm going to cook it for 20 minutes, about 15-20 minutes. Once it's done, it's going to come out. It'll be a golden, crispy chicken. I like to add my chicken on, I usually put it with some Alfredo sauce, or I'll do a side of potatoes, maybe some green beans, broccoli. It also goes good for a chicken parm. Okay, now my chicken's all breaded. I'm going to put my chicken right into the oven. I'm going to cook it for 15 to 20 minutes until it's done. And when I take it out, it's going to be, like I said, a golden color and crispy. You could be able to add that onto anything. Let me wash my hands real quick. Then, okay, so again, I had a pound of chicken cutlet, 3 eggs, the flour, the breadcrumbs, and the little ingredients you can add into the breadcrumbs. You can put as much as you want. You don't have to measure the parsley out or the garlic. If you want your chicken to taste a little more garlic, put the garlic in. And put it in the egg, flour, egg, breadcrumbs. And that's about it. I'm going to finish up here, and I hope that you guys try this sometime and it works out for you. Thank you.